TradeTalks. I'm your host, Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Coming to you live from SmartCon in New York City. Joining us for the segment, we have Jason Lau. He is the Chief Innovation Officer of OKX. We're here to discuss non-custodial wallets and AI Web3 synergies as key long-term trends in the digital asset space. It is great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Thanks so much for having me.
You got it. Let's talk about OKX, how you're working to reduce friction between TradFi, crypto, especially for institutions and enterprise users.
Yeah, there's the markets are increasingly being commingled. But one of the things that we're seeing and our clients that we talk to, institutional clients that we talk to, is how do they make that bridge even more seamless? So one of the things that we've been focused on is working with our partners, like Standard Chartered Bank, for example, offering third-party custodian of crypto assets at the bank, but also being able to trade and access those assets on our exchange. That's been very successful, and we just last week announced an expanded rollout into the European markets. So it's been very, very positive for TradFi companies that are looking to get into the crypto space.
Yeah, it certainly has accelerated over the past 12 months, that's for sure. But let's talk about cross-chain connectivity, scalable infrastructure, and why that's critical for Web3's next wave here. What are the most important technical or business model hurdles that you're working to solve?
Yeah, two points there, right? One is about interoperability and cross-chain. Obviously, here we're at Chainlink SmartCon. That's a big topic here. We're partnering with Chainlink to enable that on our layer 2, X layer, to allow for developers and builders on our protocol to, again, tap into broader other networks, cross-chain swaps, and things like that. But to your second point about the business hurdles, there's still a lot of usability challenges especially for retail users, to actually put crypto into use in their real day-to-day life. One of the things that we've been focused on is something we call OKX Pay, really allowing OKX users to take advantage of the crypto assets that they already hold in their OKX account and be able to spend and pay that really anywhere they want. Last month, we just announced going live OKX Pay in Singapore, for example. Yeah, so we partnered with Grab, which is the largest local payment processors, to allow for, again, OKX users in Singapore to just scan and pay coffee, whatever it is. And it's been very exciting. We've got actually tomorrow, I think we're making an announcement in another country about this expansion of our efforts.
Yeah, I mean, Grab's an enormous ecosystem, so that is exciting. Let's go back to X layer a minute here. So that's Ethereum compatible layer 2,
yeah,
built on OKX using Chainlink CCIP, right? So how is using CCIP help to expand capabilities for the X layer community?
So Chainlink provides the oracles, provides the infrastructure and CCIP also for developers to build. It's fundamental for protocols and enterprises that are looking to use X layer to have access to that off-chain data set, as well as able to message and send tokens to other networks. So it's a core part of the infrastructure that we're providing to builders on the ecosystem. And we're looking forward to working even more with Chainlink to enable exciting uses that come on top of that.
Yeah, so when you look ahead, whether it's for institutions, fintechs, developers that are watching the space, what do you think is going to be the next trigger moment with the shifts in crypto and Web3, whether we're thinking about innovation in the space or more full-on adoption? So how do you quantify it?
Yeah.
How do you express success with this?
It's sexy and sort of awesome to be able to pinpoint one or two things, but I think there are a convergence of a few trends that sort of make this year and this moment really exciting. Stablecoins, obviously, that's so the forefront of tokenization is stablecoins, dollars on chain. We're going to see money market funds, and then sort of further down that asset profile spectrum. Then converging that with, like I said earlier, ability to make people use crypto. I think that's very powerful. And then there's that, you touched on AI at the very beginning, that there's a new technology being built out around agentic payments, X402 as a protocol. These are things that we're supporting, still early stage, but it's a convergence of all these things that allow for real on-chain usage and payments and things like that to really take off.
All right, Jason, appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. And thanks for joining us from SmartCon. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.